All right, is that music too loud? Just out of curiosity. I just hate playing games in silence. But I know some of you may have music, right? Awesomosity. So you got the poggers, the Komodo hype. Does that mean it's good? Does that mean it's acceptable? It's fine. All right, snuggle pup. Okay, 1 second, we'll get started here. Giving some hype out. All right, 1 second. I think we're about ready to go. Hopefully, we're just waiting to get some more. Make sure everyone gets into the chat. Soothing sounds. Okay. Barlin Winter, how's it going? Okay, everybody. I think we've got about 26 of you in here. Hopefully, I think that's most of the class. Maybe a lot of you left. I know we're going to be able to watch a VOD after this, but it's important to me that a big chunk is you come in and you're able to give critique to the levels. So my goal here, class, is to mainly read your comments for the video. So I want to hear a lot of comments, especially in regards to the block meshing stuff we went over today and everything we've covered so far in our brief 5 weeks in this class. We've gone through a lot actually in this 5 weeks. Okay, let's get rid of the starting soon. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see my beautiful desktop. That's the most important thing, is the desktop. Okay, let's fire up your location.
Cancer is one of the leading causes of death in Kansas and Missouri.
Hold on.
As the region's only
What happens if I mute that? Does it actually mute?
And on average, more than 130 clinical trials. Patients treated at
No, it doesn't mute it
cancer
for you.
centers have a
It just mutes it for me.
25% greater chance.
There we go. Okay, here we go. I think everyone's starting to roll in now. We have 31 viewers now. I'm gonna wait till the class is here. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed my... I should not have grabbed that. There he is. There's the gentleman. Kind of wish I didn't turn on this music. Okay, let's do this. So, for the classes here, I just want to give a shout out for anyone who's just hopping in. This is a level design project for my level design course at the University of Utah. We are playing some location studies. So to give a little bit of a heads up, a little razor pitch on this, these are locations that my students virtually went to all over the world. There was anywhere they wanted to, and they took notes and collected images and photos and studied that location, and they're building a level based on that location. Not strictly a reproduction, but more of an inspiration. And the idea is that they're gonna provide 2 minutes of gameplay. And at the end of each level, they're going to put this this yellow door that you see right there. That level door will take me to the next student's project. And the mechanics of this game is only walking, so they could only walk. So the idea is you have to create an interesting level without the added help of jumping and double jumping and all the fun stuff that you usually associate with video games. So this is strictly working on the level and the feel and how it goes. So we're going to kick it off. For the class, I want you guys chiming in the chat as much as possible, talking about the levels that we're going through so I can relay that information to everybody listening. Okay, is everybody ready? Can I hear some chatter in the chat? I know there's a bit of a lag, so it's going to take a second. Okay, we got some yeses, we got some thumbs up. At least 2 of you. 3 of you are here watching, so that's good. All right, here we go. Okay, first level. This is level 0. So level 1, awesome. So right off, I'm pointed right directly into this tree and this wall. So I'm not sure if that's intentional framing, but as I look around, you got more walls, kind of a look off into the abyss here. So that area, I think I could be walled off a little more, some kind of indication that there's a termination to the world over there. But this is really pretty. I like the use of colors. The green in the water adds a good effect. So I'm just curious on this water, what the idea is that would maybe be walled off on that side or something to keep the player from going over there. I like the use of these spheres for hills. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so we have a whole city down here. Very cool. Well, I think it's a city anyway. Oh, snap. I got reset. So I'm not supposed to go there. The thing is that that beautiful Torii gate just makes me want to go that way. Call me crazy. The Torii gate is a great landmark. Kind of gives it a good indicator of where this was. So I know if I go down there, I'll die. Wait, I could have gone around, though. I could have taken these stairs, right? Well, no. It's... I don't know what to say. Okay, so if I go around here... That's a no-no. I can't go that way. It's a kill Z, not moved. Yep. So maybe I'm not supposed to go that way. Oh, look at this. There's a pickup, a breadcrumb. I like it. I like going behind this waterfall area. That's a nice little surprise. Okay, so I'm still walking. I can fall to my doom there, so I don't want to go there. I can fall to my doom there. I don't want to go there. And I can go behind the world. Awesomosity says, for some people, you may need to adjust the world setting kill Z. It's very beautiful, though. So anybody watching who's not in the class or in the class, just keep in mind, these are the rough blockouts, right? So the expectation is that everything's not perfect. This is actually a really great blockout. Because now you've play tested it, you can take that feedback and see where you need to adjust it. Did I go the direction you wanted to? Or did I go off kilter? I kind of noticed this other Torii gate that I was kind of pointed at. That makes me want to go there as well. This is not super intuitive that I should go through there, but there is a path here, which leads me. And another beautiful Torii gate. And some stairways over here. So I'm just kind of looking around. These are pretty obvious. They have some leading lines. I like the use of these blocks to kind of block out the spaces here. It feels really good. Awesomosity says, so just make sure you look at that it's not the prefab kill Z, it's a literal value in your world settings tab. Yes, good call. This is cool. So up here in this big huge block, I imagine there being like a temple or a building there. That other red block could be another small building. Pay attention to the major scape and shapes. This feels really good. This I'm wondering what the top of this stairway would be, what kind of other decorations you could put up here. I do like that I can overlook the area that I've been. Really pretty. All right, good job. That's level number 1. We're going to move on to number 2. Boom. Okay, so this is a block out mainly of paths. Dun, dun, dun. Feel free to leave comments in the chat. One of the things I like that you have platforms at the top of each of these ramps. They don't just shut up. But they are begging for a little bit more context, some textual information of what exactly these ramps are. Is there anything to make it interesting as I'm walking past? Even if it sloped up, had another little level that changed the pacing, so it's not just 40 seconds of straight up a ramp. But if this is just to block out like kind of how long it would take to walk straight for 2 minutes, that could work as well. I could see this being much smaller, but then some kind of geometry off to the sides to like break this up. Like in between these, there could be a massive hill, or even some indications that there's a drop down to your death. It's just not clear with floating pathways what kind of world or space this is. As I get up closer, this looks like a nice landmark. Kind of looks like a rocket ship. Maybe it's a tall rocket ship. Maybe I'm leaving this alien land. Snugglepup made a comment. The initial framing in this one was good. Actually, now that I see the monument, I wish that had been visible in the first frame. I agree. I can see that. Clutter like blocks in the preview map may be really nice. Yeah, keep these comments coming. These are great. So interesting. These are stairs now instead of ramps. More like they're man-made. A little bit more narrow. So I'm just holding kind of forward on the joystick and kind of nudging myself over. So you've got 2 different pathways to get up here. I like the overall shape and scape of this. I just want to know. I want some more of the filled in details. So you have all of the all the pathing I walk on. Now I want some of the non-traversable information. Very cool. Awesome. Is there any other comments? I'll say it. One second. Okay, let's continue. Let us continue. Continue on. All right, we're gonna go into level 3. Ah, cool. Whoa! What are these? Translucent balls. That I'm like a fly to light. I'm just attracted to interesting objects. These palm trees are great. Those are great stub ins. But I want to know what is up with these spheres. Is somebody is in here making glass globes. Okay, now I'm gonna run around. So pretty sparse over here. Wait. What is this? What is this? I don't know. Okay. More of those spheres. So that seems to be the focal strength. And this is the problem too in design. This is why I push my students to just white box things out. Because you may have made all this cool stuff, but I'm like, tell me more about this texture. Tell me more, and that's not the level. That's just a cool texture. Okay, we're gonna go inside because these pillars are nice. This light is directing me over here, so I'm gonna go towards the light, and then I see light on these stairs, which is great. So there's my exit. But I still want to see what's up. These nauseating. Ooh, I'm telling you, they give me vertigo. They make me want to. They make me almost, lose my lunch, to be honest. Okay. If I jump down here, this is a cool effect. I want to see what you're going to do with this next week. I feel like it's still pretty unrefined, but it's got some cool ideas for sure. Still waiting on some feedback from the class, but you know. All right, let's walk through the door. Snugglepup says, almost wonder if starting from the inside makes more sense. The architecture is beautiful and the vista invites exploration outside. Cool lighting, it guides the player. Spence Stout says, yeah, I've made a lot of changes so far. Yeah, keep in mind too, is go back to the location that you studied and find out what some of those large, like, the predominant features of that are. Get those in a rough shape and make them modular so you can move them around your area. For this one, I'm not sure where the location is exactly. That, and I just noticed the ceiling, and that is really cool. Let's travel. Let's travel. Level 4. Okay, very boxy, but I can see right where I need to go, but I kind of want to check out. Oh, these are cute. Okay, so we have some little storefronts. I can steal some goodies on my way. I'm kind of blocky to go through, kind of tight right there. For these storefronts, I wouldn't mind, like, if this is like the inside of a city. So we watched that kind of like block meshing video. What would some roughed-in like sidewalks or entryway or something in front of these? I'm assuming these are storefronts, right? Would they maybe have a plot, just a cylinder, a potted plant in front of it? Think about how you would block out these. Like, how thick should the road be? If I was walking on a road in between these, do they have like a sidewalk area on the side? Is there enough in between them? Those are the things that'll start making you feel like there's some implied space in that kind of definition.
Or starting your day without reaching for
it's a great rough out. I see where you're going with it. It feels like a lot of time was spent.
Our surgeons have helped thousands of patients achieve more freedom from glasses and contacts with this.
Tell you, that's the problem with copyright music. Okay, it seems like a lot of time was spent with, oh wait, what is that? Is that like a little goodie basket? I like that. I almost missed it though. It's Stozy says, seems to be some sort of museum to me, so I think it makes sense that it starts outside, but maybe some more points of interest inside would be cool. So this is a great point. It's Stozy makes a good point. I want everybody in the chat to be guessing what type of location this is, just based on the indicators. Like, is this the inside of a... See, to me, it's like the inside of a city area, like a main little city area. But I'm not sure. Reminds me of a hidden cache of weapons. Like it's the inside of like Gerudo City in Zelda or something. So it needs more blocked out buildings. How do the roadways work and all that stuff? And then even here, like implications of alleyways or implications of buildings, like could just be stubbed into the sides to give that kind of an idea. Good start though. Level number 5. Alive. This is crazy. Okay. Framing on this is really good. Fuzzy Fair says, looks like the Market Street or something like that. That's the previous one. All right. Lithronax exhibit. Okay, so this is a museum. So there's a hole. Bones underneath glass. Oh, wild. Okay, so you're telling me what's there. That is cool. Okay, I like that. The Lithronax exhibit, so you're showing me exactly what is where. Paleo Prep Lab. This is a nice location. So I'm sure the chat can guess what the location is. The shadow line immediately guides the player. These are cool rough outs. Look at this. Even though these are just planes and cylinders, they make it look the right amount of complexity for that. It's really cool. Okay, so you don't go that way. The lighting is guiding me up here. Very cool. It's interesting that this, once again, I'm just wondering how this is constructed, right? So it does need some poles underneath maybe, or something that would hold it up there. Ceratopsian skulls. So I'm wondering what ceratopsian skulls. So ceratop skulls, like, is there a sphere with like a couple cones you could put on there to make it look like skulls to make it more visually interesting? Really cool level. Snugglepup says it needs a T-Rex. I hear ya. Yeah, so this is a block out now. It's about putting in those details. Does the space feel right? Does it feel like the right height of everything? The space feels pretty good. Okay, what have we here? So this is interesting. Looks like I can walk that way. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, so this is a death trap. What I want everybody to guess. Ewa says that's the plan. Awesome. I want everybody to guess what real location is this? What real world location is this? It's beautiful. Look at the way you go through these diagonal spaces. Actually feels really cool. And it's opening up, and then you are faced with this this death area. This is very gamey in a good way. Okay, I'm gonna travel around. So you've got these floating orbs. Lots of stuff to lead the eye and drag you around. But what is it, Basil? What kind of a place is this? This madness. Okay, got that one. So then we have stairs going up. I like it. More depth here. Super interesting. I would not mind, so we watched that video, I would not mind if the floor was actually a different color than the walls. Would actually make it stand out. And that goes for a lot of the levels. Going off of that theme of like a little bit of color. This is cool though. Awesomosity says 50% some art installation, probably that or just the void. That diagonal walkway gives me fear to walk on. And I can only walk, right? I can't jump. This, okay, and it's too dark over there to see, so I don't want to walk that way. So the light is guiding me maybe over here. And that's where I came from, so I am lost. I'm lost. I feel like I need to get over there. Here we go. So this is dark, but I'll still go across it. This feels really good though. I have no idea where it is or what it's inspired from, but I am really having fun walking around it. Those lit pieces really guide me around. There may be some guiding issues, but that's up to the player to decide. And then the finale, I make it up to that. Snugglepup says, not really the time or place for this discussion right now, but I'd be interested in discussing best practices for lighting in class sometimes. I find myself approaching it like real life light fixtures, but sometimes I see less realistic placements that don't make sense, but just guide the player better. Yeah, I'd love to dive into that discussion. I think you're on the right track as far as like it doesn't make sense, but it leads the player. And that goes for film as well as video games. You want to put lights where it will help the player. And if, as a level designer, you put them where they make sense, and then really it's up to the environment artist to like figure out where that light is coming from. But first and foremost, you want to make sure that the player goes where they need to go. And you can always come up with some reason that why that light or why that section is illuminated later. But as a tool, put lights where you need to. The game should come first, I think. Okay. Now we're back into the light. Speaking of light, we're back on the uniform lit area. So we have three options here. We're going to take this one because it seems like the wrong one. Very simple layout. Okay. And I think that would have taken me, let's see. There's another kind of, this is one where a different color on the top pieces would make these really stand out on the pathway sections. We're going to walk down here though. It's a nice open space. Because it's so plain and bare, I'm not sure what it is, but the question is, does the space feel good at this point? And then you can always figure out what's underneath it, what other things add on this week. It's true. Just putting a door makes you want to go through it. Okay, let's travel. Let's travel up. Up and away, up and over. So a lot of space here, a lot of space. I would say a lot of space that needs refining going forward. So this literally just took me back to the start. I know it did. Okay, and that's not where I went, right? This is where I went. So that is not the way. Okay, is this where I came? Pretty sure. Okay, that's where I came. Where's the door? Where is the door? Something under there. There was that big door. I went through it. It was not the way. That one went around to Nothing Land. Huh. I'm confused. You've perplexed me. Not this way, right? Or is it this way? Wait. This looked like you couldn't go this way. And now you're telling me you can, but it's a dead end. Alright, my friends. Oh! I was trolled. Okay, there we go. Alright, back into the next one. This is lit. Looks nice. That big archway is cool. The framing on this area is nice. So huge sign there. Massive sign. That landmark piece is really cool. Look at this. Very novel. The shape languages on all of this is really cool. So this, I'm guessing, like dystopian? Are those broken down cars? It's hard to tell. But I like it. So this is the area. This would definitely be an area I couldn't get back, right? Back up? Oh, I could. So if I fell down there, I'd be okay. It looks really cool. Is that the way I want to go, though? It is! I was going to go up there, but I can't. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's check it out before I fall. Over here. And there's my door. I found my door. That was a valve drop. I am at Night Fury. Yes, that was a valve drop. Except once you drop, oh, you cannot make it back up. It was indeed a valve drop. Very cool. So you could have gone down the stairs but not come back up. So that's like if you were doing the micro mechanic, you would point that out. And that is a very good stair to nowhere. I'm very interested in this section. This section interests me. Look at the way that everything parallaxes and moves. So you're in like a train station area. Those are blocked out really well. So those eventually would be areas. So you can even put like a closed door up on top of those. This is fun. At the first of class next week, we're gonna... Wait, how do I get there? How do I get there, though? Snugglepup says the background terrain makes this feel like much more of a world than an artificial level. Yeah, compare and contrast when it feels like that and when it doesn't, and what makes things feel like they're more of a real world space. Okay, I'm just gonna walk down there and hope for the best. I am just gonna hope for the best. I kind of feel like taking this route. That's interesting. Interesting, it's textured, cannot make it. I can't make it to the door. Alright, so what does everybody think? Really cool use of shape languages. That was a valve drop too, now I'm stuck forever. Is that a fake door? Maybe there was another one? Maybe hidden over here. Look at me, I'm walking on water. No, okay. We're gonna move forward. Oh, it won't move on. Okay, hold on. There we go. Move on. Okay, next level. Here we go. Those bars are nice. Okay, this looks like I'm walking the plank, right? Interesting. Wild.
Love getting prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh?
Wild.
Shop at Curbs. We give you more ways to save on the fresh you love.
I wonder
with
what you could
tools
do to
like the
make that
Curbs
more
app,
feel
where you
more
can find
like
personalized coupons on top of weekly
creepy.
sales. Giving
Like
you
if it
prices that are
tapered
lower
out
than the everyday
less severely, and then you
Curbs,
ended up on this
fresh
little
for
thing
everyone.
above this. That's
And now you'll find more ways
that's
to
awesome.
save on
So
your
obviously
favorites.
that's
When
where I
you
need to
download digital
go.
coupons you can use up to 5
Gives
times
me the
in one
heebie-jeebies.
transaction. Gerbs, fresh for everyone.
15 minutes could save you 15% or
And we
more.
still have
that
this,
Shakespeare?
so it's a
Nope,
cool yin and
it's
yang.
Geico.
Yeah.
So class, speak up. What are you guys thinking here?
Unpublished
This texture is
Oh,
bananas.
it be not for
Okay, here's the
awakening.
deal.
And then
Here's the deal.
give it the berries.
I still have 20
For
levels to
15
play.
minutes could
and
save
I am
you
not taking that,
15% or more.
Not taking that
No,
stairwell.
it's from Geico
It will
because they
give
help
me
save
the-
people money.
Well, I
tummy
hate to
hurt.
break it to you,
Okay,
but
this is the
Geico got it
abyss.
from
What if I fall
Shakespeare.
down there?
Geico. 15 minutes could save
That
you
is creepy.
15% or more.
Okay, this has a nice shape language to it.
Spilled your drink? Bounty picks up spills.
Awesomosity
quickly, and
says,
each
time
is
to
2 times
Assassin's
more
Creed,
absorbent,
drop
so you
off
can use
the
less
cliff.
than the leading value brand. Bounty.
Look at
the
that, an
quicker
arrow
picker
pointing me the way. So I'm assuming this is the way I need to go, right? Wait, is it telling me to go inside here, though? Hold on. Hold up. Is this another one? It was telling me to go this way, and I can't tell whether it was to go inside or walk back around. Okay, there was another one over there. Okay, was that the one I was in before? They need to put in a haystack. Oh yeah, to fall in? That'd be awesome. Okay, so does that mean go in here? I'm assuming so, right? I'm totally jumping off. So anybody, my students who don't know, and anybody watching, I have a hard time with tight stairwells. Those ones aren't super tight, but I have a hard time with them. Really interesting design. I'm not sure where this is. These blades have a really cool effect on them. Really fun design. I'm interested to see how you start to fill in the space with more detail, or what the plans are. So a lot of big, tight, open spaces. Where are the pathways? Think about how you can add that implied space by cutting through. Okay, next level. Level 10, my friends. Oh, nice. This feels really cool. Feels like it's like an outdoor shopping area with all these like the water flowing up, a little water feature. Either things fell down or that's just the design of the items up here. It has a great feel to it. Like the brown, the contrast between the brown and the white floors feel really good. Dr. Hat says City Creek. Yeah, I can see City Creek. Oh, it's broken though. It's a dystopian City Creek. So you still fall through there, so you need some holes plugged there. Very nice though, very good level. It's coming along. City Creek or Probs more Gateway. Definitely a shop, like a outside shopping area. Awesomosity says that coloration reminds me of the backyard of Peach's Castle in Mario 64. Snuggle Puppy, throw some crates in, and this would be a great cover shooter. I want you all to be thinking about the talk we just watched too. What kind of leading lines? Do these levels have leading lines? And the question would be, can you add more leading lines to help direct the player? This one actually, the grass and even these sectional parts, they actually do lead you towards the stairs really well. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got a light here. Directing me through the light. Level number 11. Feels pretty cool. So I'm just gonna follow the light. That's where I'm supposed to go. There's something over here though, it just caught my periphery. What? Oh, that's cool. I like it. So this feels like What kind of place would this be? So it's really circular. It's like the inside of a Coliseum. I'm gonna follow the light. So I'm assuming you go up the stairs. Up the stairs, around. Okay, so we go around the Coliseum, maybe? Maybe? Was there a light on that side? So there's the other side entirely. Too low is what it is. Okay, do I go down now? Do I descend after ascending? I don't know. I guess I will. I guess I'll descend. I'll be a good boy and descend. Because that's what... That's weird. Wait, is there something back here? That is interesting. How does that work? So you have to walk through here to get to the other stair. It's interesting. But fair enough. Okay. Another light. Isn't this where I just came from? It's the same area. So where do I go? Follow the emissive red spirit. Oh, that one up there? Was I not following that one before? I must have made a mistake. Okay, let's try and follow the emissive red sphere this time. I failed to follow it last time. These stairs are weird. Like usually you go up the next side of a stairwell. Okay, emissive red sphere. Where did I see it? Right there. I went up too many? That was my problem. Wait, I'm not supposed to go there. I'm supposed to walk all the way around this thing? Oh no. Cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, what is this? Nothing. Wait. Big, scary room. Okay. What? Where am I? Bathroom, maybe? Wait, this is so dark I can't see. Okay, we're making... Wait for it. Okay, that is the other side there. I'm lost. You lost me. I should not have made the wrong turn. I'm stuck in the restroom. Somebody help me. I'm stuck. There's the exit. There it is. Okay, how do I get to it? Oh, I see. Shoot, something fell off my desk. Okay, I'm having a hard time breathing now. Okay, so that's the emissive thingy thing. So it's designed as a horror game. So I definitely see all the horror stuff. It's just really massive. For a 2.5 minute walkway, maybe you could section me off a little bit. There's a lot of possibilities here. Let's try going. So I need to follow that. I feel like I want to solve the puzzle. How do I get over there? There aren't enough visual clues. Okay. So how do I get down? So right where I am down here is where I need to go. There's another stairwell. Is that the same one I was in? I don't know. I'm so confused. Somebody help me. All right. Where was that emissive light? So it's over there. Can I make it to it this time? Or will I be blocked off? If I'm blocked off, we're moving on. Oh, I can make it. I need like some scary like music in here. Here we go. Interesting. Another secret stairwell. What is this? There's light. There's a lot. Oh, and that is a spooky area. Let there be spooks. Interesting. What? And we found it. Whew, success. It's a success. Oh, snap. This is the work in progress, my friends. This is cool. very precarious. You've said, you know what? You told me I can only walk. Well, I'm gonna show you. This is the valve central. So this is the only way I can go. Is this the level where it didn't have a doorway? That's cool. The light there really directed me. And now I'm stuck. You soft locked me. My friends, I'm stopped. Ugh. Soft locked. Okay, we're moving on. I think this one didn't have the door in the right place. Or we could go back and see, is there another way I could have gone? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I could have gone here. Oh, snap. Okay. Bad move, Billy. Here. This is really where oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't need to. Okay. So there was a method. Okay, next level. Cruising through. They are nice trees. They're very uniform. So that makes it a little bit boring. It's cool forest, but since they're all the exact same height, it doesn't feel very natural. Let's scale some of them up. This is cool, this balloon feature. That is awesome. That is a fantastic landmark. Okay, before I go to the balloon though, there's a tunnel that I could have taken if I was a tunneler. Nice, nice. Okay, let's go to the balloon. So in all of these, I kind of want to see just a blocked out indication of where the pathing and trails would be, where rocks might be, some things that add some visual interest to where I'm walking. I went through the trees, not the building. I was supposed to go through the building. This is cool. Their way through the, I'm in the dirigible. The dirigible, is that what they're called? I would like to see this feel more, I don't know what you could do with the interior of this, but I wanted to feel more like luxurious, I guess. So I'm at the bottom. This isn't still inside that building, no. This fell through the, this really fell through the bottom. There's a light, so I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm gonna go up some stairs, some interesting stairs. Those feel very narrow to me. I think you blocked that a little bit more. And I am glass-walled. Oh, there's a door. You glass-walled me. I would have just left. I would have just left. I would not have known. I would not have known that that door was there. Awesome Aussie said you need to leaf them in the right direction. Boom, boom. Okay, very cool. Okay, this is the terrain brush tool. We've talked about this. At least, I will say this, at least the pathing is done with BSBs. This is the problem. The terrain brush is really pretty. And if you are going to use a little bit of terrain brush, I do like that they're kind of separate and off to the side. Like I would never traverse this stuff, but it does give a quick little mountain fill. So I'll leave this rule for you guys, for everybody in here. If you want to use a terrain brush to do like some background mountains like this, they're not part of the gameplay. I might be okay with that. It kind of breaks my rules, but I would say keep those in separate little planar chunks that you could still, like if there was a section of those mountains that I wanted to push back or forward, you still have that autonomy. The problem with this is if I said, you know what, I want those mountains, I want this whole play space to move closer. You have to go back and like really repaint the whole thing, and it's not as modular. I can't make small little tweaks and adjust it back and forth. I actually have to rebuild this whole piece of geometry. And they're not great for traversing. For this kind of stuff, they work okay when you actually add in solid geometry. But this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Did I fall in the wrong place? I do like how you used a hybrid of the two. Infinite jump slash. How are you doing? Okay, I have. I could YOLO, or I could take that. I'm gonna YOLO. Woo! We just cheesed it. Now do I have to go back up? No, I cannot. I can go back up, but there's a river. It's actually really pretty. This little pond area is beautiful. Look, you've got some water effects in here. I'm assuming this is one of the levels that broke the build. I was told that there were a couple creators. You've cheated a little bit on these trees too. I would love to see those trees actually be block out. They do look pretty. I'm not gonna lie, and it's always more beautiful. Okay, look, I made it. Somehow I made it. I was gonna go the other way, but I was talking, just going. So obviously you did something right. I'm not sure how I was directed this way, but I was, and so I made it to the door. Go me. So here's the deal. If you want to keep the water in, you can keep the water in because it looks sick. But take out the textures. Figure out how you can tweak the landscape map, and then I want to see the trees be more block out, kind of like what we saw in the video today. And how can you play with color and those drawing lines and those affordances to lead the player in a different way. I'm not saying you can't use the landscaping tool like in any projects, but for this class, I'm outlawing it. It's banned. This is beautiful. This is reminiscent of the Minecraft one. The Minecraft level we did. I just like the shape language in here. I'm not sure what. Look at that. I love that. So here we have a door that's blocked off by some boards that are broken. It's a definite indicator that I can't travel through there. The affordance deniers. It's denying me the affordance of using that door. And yet I can still see through it, see that there is a place I want to be on the other side. Love it, like it, love it, want some more of it. I want to know what this location is. I can't tell, it's just a series of boxes. Okay, and I can go up this, which is great. You put a little ankle stubber on me. Okay, this feels cool. I like this a lot. I want some color. You could actually add some color to those blocks. If those are art pieces, imagine some red or blues on those, and they would just pop really loud. If kind of like the video we saw today, if these interior rooms had a different color on them, even subtle, they would just pop. The whole thing would pop. This ramp seems super steep. But yeah, add a little bit of a color variation, start stubbing in what would kind of make the architecture of these rooms. Right now they feel really bare, and this is interesting. A little pathway to nowhere. Okay, these hallways, if those are hallways, you would never have a hallway that narrow. Maybe you would, but in a game they feel extra narrow if they're meant to be walked down. Stabberina says, sorry, the rooms are empty. It's still very beautiful. Remember, anybody watching this, I am giving what I'm hoping is helpful critique. But these were just 1 week projects. Many of the students, this is their first time using blueprints, ESP brushes. That tree looks awesome. This is a valve here, right? Because I can't get back up, as far as I know. Super narrow little pathway here. Oh no, and I'm stuck. Oh, look at that. I made it in between them. Felt like I shouldn't have did that, but I did anyway. Sorry, I'm pushing the camera. Anywhere where you have, like, I love this stuff. Like, look at this section right here. So this designer, like, just stubbed in where the windows would be, even though they're not utilized, they're not really affordances, but they give this building here a heck of a lot of character, and they didn't take a lot of time to add. Like, any of those kind of details that adds to the feel of the block out. And I think this is where a lot of level designers get confused between what is art and what is block out. Anything that's block out is something that's done quickly that adds to the mood, the feel, the overall experience of the level, and it's not finished art. It's something that can be adjusted and modified quickly. The only reason you do block out before art is because you can do it quickly, whereas once you add the art, it takes a lot more time and is more difficult to adjust. So what is this? Is there fish in there? I think there were fish in there. Holographic fish. What? That looks cool. Okay, this is interesting. There's like catacombs. They should be darker, add some lights in there. I don't know what look you're going for. The feel, there are a lot of narrow spaces I think you can look at that we walked through. But it just depends what are these intended to be, and you can figure that out as the designer this week. This we're just judging the large spaces. A lot of narrow ways. Can we do it? Okay, is there something over here too? Okay, dead end. Dead end. This is huge. This is huge. I would love it if you just refine the top space, because this is a 3-week design. Maybe this is intended. Maybe you really want this maze section. But I am lost. Okay, this goes up. Did I want to go? Oh, that. Okay. It kind of just made me happy once I came up there. That is cool. So that's cool. This little. So if you made this platform a little bit bigger, so you could really appreciate that maze that I just conquered. Oh, am I in another maze? What's going on? Okay, there we go. I defeated it. So I did make it through. So think about like the guiding lines, the items that would guide the player. Stabberly says it will be horror, hence all the narrow areas. Maze looks awesome, says I am Night Fury. It was really cool. Infinite Jump Slash said this is pretty cool. Very awesome. Infinite Jump Slap just said, Jump Slash said, doing good, man. I don't see you on this time too often, so I figured I'd stop by and see what you're up to. Yeah, so I teach level design classes, or a lot of game design courses at the University of Utah. And I play their levels at night, and we give feedback on Twitch. Zoom is kind of a miserable place to play video games and give feedback, as sad as that is. Twitch is kind of built for that. For anyone wondering, in my class, Infinite Jump Slash is an awesome Mario Maker 2 streamer. Here we go. Here we go. Back into the next level. Okay, so we're in a big giant room. So you've got like the Stanley Parable feel without all the details, right? So if this is kind of an office building, I want to see some, at least a few blocked out cabinets at this point, or at least some idea of where the carpet trail would go, kind of how this would be organized. Think about that, like even in the Stanley Parable, you'll have a spot where the Xerox copier is, and then it has kind of a circle that goes around it. I am not sure what this kind of space this is, and it's hard to tell because there's nothing in it yet. But I do like that you broke this out of being just straight boxy. You have some angles, which is great. I saw this over here, which drew me to it. This is interesting. So is this a museum? It looks like maybe a museum. Stairs going down to somewhere. Large spaces. Parking structure, maybe? Yeah, Mario Maker 3 was just announced yesterday. Prove me wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go up these stairwells. 3D Mentor, how are you doing? Big shout out to 3D Mentor. He's a professor at the University of Utah who also does a lot of streaming. He streams a lot of art class work. Okay, I found the doorway. Interesting space. Not crazy about I would like less of this kind of texture and more what we saw in the video earlier, kind of those descriptive textures. The space looks cool. I want to know what it is. I'm not sure yet. Okay. So remember, Unreal assets are not allowed. I actually like these. It's pretty though. You baked all the lighting and it looks beautiful. No prefab assets. You can use the green that's on the carpet. These blankets are actually really cool patterns. I love the pathing here. This feels like a park. So this is a really good block out, minus all the prefab stuff. Honestly, and it would even look better and make more sense. These green bushes could just be green cubes. I don't mind you keeping the water in. Whatever, you can keep the water. All these textures, all these rocks. I've seen these rocks before in other levels. You gotta lose those. At least these trees are made up trees, but they do have grass textures. And this is what'll happen in a core review. You'll have someone say, hey, who made this texture? Who made this grass texture? The specular's not rolling off of it right. Hey, can you call the texture artist who's worked on that and get him up here? The problem is it distracts you from the level. But it's coming along. The space is good. I can see that it's a beautiful park. And I just noticed, this kind of makes me giggle. I just noticed the molecule map over here. That's awesome. Yes, it's in construction. Sheep Meadows Playground, Woolman Rink Zoo. Oh, Bethesda statue, obelisk. Okay. Simplify. Block mesh this out without all the rocks. It looks weird, but I love the direction this is going, and I can't wait to see like the molecule map turned into a real map. Really good job. Three Mentor says just modeling and say you and Ashley were both stream. Okay. All right, cool level. I don't. Where's the doorway though? Snugglepup says this space makes me want to see a really obvious main path with hidden side trails that reward the player for exploration. That's really good feedback. Is there ever a situation where the grass textured trees would be appropriate, like if the game was going to a more avant-garde look? Infinite Jump Slash, I think if that was the purpose of the game, for sure. So in the class, this is a level design class, and so I try to avoid materials and environment treatments because the class is all about the design, so I take that out of the equation completely. Oh, look at that! I found the doorway. The thing is, when I'm distracted and just talking to people, I find the doorway. So the designer must have done something right. Anyway, my point being, environment art can be a distraction and also a time-consuming thing, and so we focus just on the block mesh treatment, just the gray box. You can use solid colors, but it's how can you direct the player just through design, not through environment art. Green equals trees. I love it. Warning sign, road blocked. Awesome. Warning sign, road blocked, so I can't go that way, but this way I can. Ropes between tree. Yellow equals ropes between trees? Okay. What does that mean though? Should I follow the ropes? It's over here. I peeked at something through the trees. Okay, so this intrigued me. This blue pathway intrigued me. But now I think I should have followed the ropes. And now I'm going backwards. Yes, I'm going backwards. I want to see what this is now, though. Oh, blue equals water. They look like I'm supposed to walk on them, though. Like they're dotted pathways. Does this say something, though? This says green cube. Okay. But they are leading lines, right? Are they not? Are they supposed to lead me, or? Oh, it has several paths. Don't worry. Fascinating. All right. Going through the trees. So this is where I came, right? Okay, I'm trying to twirl in. Yellow ropes between trees, it says. Okay. So this is the way I was supposed to go, and then I got distracted by the blue. So let's go this way. What is this? Big white marker. Okay. Wait, what is this? Red abandoned stuff. What is abandoned stuff? So my question is, are you going to end up... so I would say the visual markers are great for like the initial layout, but my hope is that you kind of block something out that indicates what they are without having to use text all the time. Text is good when it's like makes sense, like an actual sign, like to the hospital or the school. But I think some of that stuff can be blocked out. Okay, so that I am lost. I'm super lost. Oh, it's a creek, but you didn't connect them. I like that I found the stuff. Okay, because of time, I'm gonna move on. So there's another red dot. I thought they were both the same. So I thought it was just where I was before, and because that red dot looks the same. Okay, this is a bigger blue area, so it's like a pond, right? So a big lake. A big lake. And I can't swim, right? Okay. Are those buildings? Okay. I'm assuming this is the end over here. A lot to walk through. So I use like the approach every few seconds. You should either be like seeing something visually interesting or making a turn. So you could maybe even shorten that area up a little bit. Okay. I'm lost. I'm lost. Okay, we're gonna move on. Very cool though. All right, here we go. Next level, level 19. So here's the truth. Next week, I need to leave more time. Oh, I'm distracted by the beautiful dragon lookout. What is that? It's awesome. Oh, those palm trees are fantastic walkouts. Yes, yes. Oh, it's a water park. Hot dang. I'm kind of excited about this water park. What is down here? Do I have to fall? Okay, what is it? Oh no! Okay. I don't care because I'm going to the dragon. That's what I wanted. Okay, is that platforms up the dragon? Please tell me I can get up the dragon. I'm really sad I cannot walk up the dragon. All I wanted. Really cool. Really fun block out. That one made me laugh. Level 20. Here we go. Remember, it's 2 to 3 minutes of walkthrough. I think what we might do next week is actually have a timer. Or have Bradley or one of my TAs set a timer. I can actually set a timer inside. Yeah, I've got to close my eyes for a second because those twirly those twirly staircases make my tummy hurt. Okay, this is like retro disco area. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. So for anyone watching or for my students in general, this is going to be super interesting. So when you're watching me play through these levels, hopefully there are things dancing through your mind of like adjustments you can make. Those, somebody using blueprints. Like my question is, for a lot of these I've kind of jumped off of the edges to get to places. Okay, so if you had like some fencing around the edges to indicate that you can't jump off. Because I know that I can jump off because I'm the Unreal Mannequin. There we go. But I don't think I should. So that reminds me of Zelda. This is like an interior little huts. Like maybe it's okay to jump off? I mean, I'm okay because I'm Mannequin Man. And I noticed like these red blinking lights. And are those turning on after I pass through them? Somebody's cheating with blueprints. And I like it. Okay, no blueprints, class. No blueprints. Okay, I'm gonna go into the blinking room. Okay, is that the door? Okay, there's the door. What? Oh, things you turn it off. Oh, you turned it upside down. Okay. Very cool. Okay, level 21. We're gonna try and make it through all of these. Next week I'll go faster. So look at the space. Think about it. It's really blocked in, which is nice. Got this open space. I wonder, in my mind's eye, what is out there. But you've got 2 lights directing me down these holes. So we'll just take the first one. Interesting. Interesting. That's an interesting use of space. It looks like, were you using one of the plugins to model this? Yeah, I have to go this way apparently. Which is fine. I will do it gladly. And we'll make our way over to the other side. This is really neat. It's got some nice shape language. I still wonder, like, this doorway is super small, but I want to enter it anyway. Super small entryway. This is cool. So we have another one of these kind of hollowed out areas, but this one is different. Did the other one have this on it? Oh, I found the sewer! I feel smart. Okay, let's take the sewer. Someone's figured out how to do tunnels in blueprint brushes. Subtractive brushes, eh? Okay, and some more spiral staircases. What? That's rad. Okay, there's one. So it framed it up nicely for me, right? Oh, wait! Wait, I almost jumped off! I almost jumped off! Whew. Okay, very cool. Okay, that door is framed up right front. I always like to see behind me to see what, if I'm, maybe I've been turned around at the starting point, but it helps me get my bearings. And usually there's a negative vacant space on the other side of me or a wall in these levels. I have huge space here. What could it be? What would you put in this huge space? Some columns going up the side, something to make it feel real, right? This is a massive box. So a lot of space to play in, but where would the pathways be? Where would be the focus of interest? Something to make it interesting to walk through this in the design process. And think blocky, cubes, spheres. What could you do with just generic pieces? Combine them together. Laggy Guy says, what is this? This is a level design course. This is a week 1 project where my students visited a location and now they're using it as inspiration to build out a 3D level. However, in this assignment, I do not allow them to use the jump, so all I can do is walk through it. So the goal is to make an interesting use of space without the added bonus of using, you know, all the things you normally would in a game. The idea is if you can make an environment feel compelling only walking through it, you can make an environment compelling doing anything. Because anything you add to it at that point will make it more interesting by default. This looks like a temple of some sort. So see, this is interesting. So this is a really trippy use of space. And even if what if occasionally you had like a green pillar or a red pillar? How would that change the way I travel through this? And I found it. I did find the end. This could be really rad. So I would say, think modular. Like if you made a door or an archway that was like kind of a big size, how could you just scale and repeat that all over in this place to make it feel like majestic and constructed? Very cool. Level 23. Okay, this is cool. Another use of the terrain brush, which I'm not thrilled about. And those same textures, so the same default textures. So work this week on replacing it. You could replace all of this with like rough BSP geometry, and it would actually look more block out. The problem with using any kind of prefabs is you get this limbo state of like finished games and unfinished games, and it can be really well. This is what was that? Okay. I swear there was some like a manatee under there or something. Okay, so I have to use these.
Now with Taco Bell's app, you can build a box filled with your favorites for just $5. Personally, I go with the chalupa.
Boards. I like those. These could all just be block out though. These lead the player really well. This is awesome. That is awesome. This use of space is great. I just want it to be blocked out in
Be like
block
you
mesh.
with Taco Bell's $5 Build Your Own Cravings box, exclusively online or with the Taco Bell
cool.
app. Must make selections from predetermined menu items at limited participating U.S. locations for a limited time online or in the Taco Bell app.
A lot of
Contact
narrow
store for prices
walkways, and I
participation
worry
which
if I
vary, brings
fall, I
exclusive
would
tax
have a
extra.
difficult time getting back up. And of course, the quintessential spiral staircase that makes me question my career path. Okay, this is awesome. I like these blocked-in cannons. These are great. These are fantastic examples of blocked-in structures. Like, they're just made of primitive objects, but I know exactly what they are, and they're adjustable and placeholder. And they give so much more character to the level. That's awesome. This reminds me of, like, Half-Life. Like, all the boards and planks I had to walk on. Infinite Jump Slash says, is the no jumping approach more relevant to the 3D open world games? When I think of 2D platformers, it would seem traversing via jumping is almost the entire goal of that design. You're not wrong. Yeah, so that's the idea. It's teaching you mood and environmental, more feeling based and emotional based and experiential, I guess, than the typical platformer. Ironically, Infinite Jump Slash, the next project they're going to do is a 2D side-scroller game. Which could be a platformer. Maybe they'll decide not to jump in that. That's totally up to them. I give a lot more leeway in the future assignments. In the first 2 assignments, I am the dictator, and I limit what they can do by design. This feels really cool. This use of landmark over here. The water... the water is a little bit of a cheat because it actually it plants me in the world in a really good way, and I actually don't mind that you use it. It's fine, but it feels like I'm really out on the ocean, and that is that's cool. So it's not really a cheat, like I said, but okay. So I have a feeling the door is in there. It looks like it's lit like that, but I kind of want to finish my little pathway up here. Notice how narrow these boards get. I love that these boards are BSP. They're not textured. Yes, that's what I want to see. And then we have these little cannon forts up the front. You know what? Put a little block out boat. Just take 10 minutes and block out like a boat shape. It could even be a cube with like a mast coming up with another cube for the sail. Like a flattened cube. But I want the idea that there are some ships coming in and these cannons are trying to attack him. Or not. It's totally up to you, but I just think that'd be cool. Oop, almost fell out. Yeah, this stuff, take out the textures. Let's just do them flat shaded. Find something other than this. And I understand I make you guys walk, and so I think this is my students being upset with me. So they say, Professor Olson, if you're not going to let us jump, I'm going to torture you with spiral staircases. It's retribution. I think it's revenge. Okay, where is that? Oh, there's a plank. Where's the door? Is that it? Is it in the water? Is that what I want to aim for? Okay, I don't know if it is. If it's not, I'm going to move on to the next one. But I feel like this is the end of the road. Look at that little shadow. So the planks don't cast shadow, so I'm just a shadow on the wall over there. Snugglepup says, need to put a pirate ship out there? Yes. Okay, we're doing it. Is that it? Is that the door? I think that is the door. That is awesome. Yes! Yes. That is cool. That landmark out there is cool. That little tree thing. Okay, I'm going to follow the lights. Lights, camera, action. For anybody watching, we'll be back next week, and these are going to change drastically after today. So pool cue. I love that. This is the perfect simple block out of a pool table. Like, I know exactly what it is. It's adjustable. You can change it. I'm going to go down this road. Okay, this is not the way. This is not the way. Is the red? Is that what? There's someone over there. I'm creeped out. Is this the zombies I've heard about? Okay. Another path. There's the door. There's the door. Okay, so the door's over there. What? Whoa! Okay, they're having a party. This is cool. They're all dancing. It's a disco. That makes sense. It just makes sense. That's awesome. Really coming along. I want to know, what is this environment though? What are you thinking? This looks like unfinished. No, it is finished. This is to the door. Very cool level. I'm not sure. I'm guessing maybe a horror game or a dance. Like they're dancing. The pool table makes me think it's a bar, and they're dancing, having a good time. I don't know where this location would be on Earth, so think about that. Think about, like, as you guys make these, what can you just stub in the background? I always think of it visibly fencing you in. Oh no! It's a troll door. Okay, we'll just move on. Very cool. Alright, this is awesome. This one's cool. This is a damaged church. So is there just no roof at all? Give me some indication from the exterior of what might be out in that exterior, even if I can't traverse to it. This feels beautiful though. This is beautiful. I just want to feel like it's enclosed inside a space. I love this level. So I have multiple pathways and I can actually see my end goal from here. And it's like fun to run through it. So definitely this is kind of like the large stage macro gameplay you've added, right? So multiple little ways to get around, multiple little pickups. You can definitely start blocking in those side walls to help it feel like enclosed. Great start. Great start. Multiple little directions to go. I could see this being like a little shooter area too. These other little broken paths here. I'm gonna take it up here. Oh, was the other level incomplete or this one? I think they're all going to be incomplete a little bit, and that's okay. I just want to appreciate this one before I leave. Really good start. Like the bones are all here. What's beyond those pillars though, to make me feel that this is a real world space? So it's almost there to where it's feeling like this really cool, like defunct environment. But then because it's just an open skybox behind it, I don't have those visual barriers to enclose me. Level 26. We're moving on. We're moving fast. 9:15. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're going down. I like the torches on the walls. Through here, this is cool. Okay, so there's a torch on the ground. So something occurred in there. Torch on the wall. The torch on the ground gives me, okay, that one's even shaped differently. So that's interesting because that gives me some kind of sense of somewhere I've been. But it's all very samey, and that may be by design. So is this another horror game? I seem to be getting a lot of horror games. Josh Nelson says, yeah, horror. Love it. So ask yourself as a designer, and am I going the way you intended? Am I doing what you wanted? And is there enough... So this looks like I've been here before. Does it have the visual interest that you had planned? I have been here before. So these side walls look different. Okay, is this where I came from? Oh, I found the way out. No, I did not find the way out. The way out found me. Oh no! So I have to find my way through the catacomb to get there. Which I get why. Okay. So it looked like this way. Right? So I want to keep going right. That seems to be... Oh. No! Okay. So I'm sufficiently lost. I saw where to go. But I can't get there. And we've got this like So we're playing this horror game and we've got this like chill music in the background. It's like it's like elevator music. All right, man. This is cool. We're moving on. I think there's a little bit of readability. Give me a little bit more hand-holdy like directions on where to go, I think. But yeah. Okay, next level, level 27. Lots of stairs. Okay, stairs popping through. See the stairs on the other side of the wall. I can't get through there. I'm walking. So this one, it's got a good block out space. I'm doing a lot of like, on a lot of these, I'm doing a lot of like turning around. So I'm not being led all the time where to go. Okay, this seems like I can't get up. Okay, so I think this level is still being worked on. So I'm stuck. So we're gonna move on from this one. Yeah, I think this one's still really early. So we will give it much more feedback next week. Next level, level 28. This feels like a Mayan pyramid. It looks really cool. Am I gonna fall? Okay, I'm going down the stair from another Mayan. What would this courtyard, like what would be visually interesting in there? Would there be like some little fire pits type of things on the side, a main path going up? This feels really good with like how dark and broody it is. Okay, there is the little pedestal up there. Really nice block out. Something off in the distance. Oh, and I can go down. Yes, because that's where I should go. It just made sense. This one has a really nice feel to it. I'd say this week, think about how you can give it more. Oh, there's that cool. There's one of the what are they called? Monoliths. Another monolith. And yeah, an exit. Yeah, just think how you can elevate the space, make it more enriched. Okay, we've got, this is nice. So look at this. This is what I'm talking about. At least the start of like these brown paths that kind of lead me around through the space. This is called implied space, right? So it's separating this green from this green. Makes me want to walk on this section. I'm not sure exactly about the location of the rebar coming down like on top of a building, but there's some cool stuff going on. We've got a little hut over here. Let's check out that. I think that's going to take me down to that. No, it's not. It's not going to take me down. It's a lie. Okay. Oh, there's the door. So it seems like there was a subsection, but I guess not. So I think this is another blocked out start. It's a good start. So think about the space. Is it the right space that you wanted to use? So I saw that from the other side. Is this how I get to it though? Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. All right. I found it. Okay. Still blockout stages. There's some things I really like the brown paths that lead you around. How they create a separation of flat space.
We heard you
I think a lot of the levels can take a cue from that.
We decided to
where it feels like there's honestly you can have a big open flat section and put a winding path on it that doesn't block you, doesn't inhibit you. You can still shoot through like a bee, but it actually makes the walking more interesting because you feel like you're on a road. This is level 30, my friends. Welcome to level 30. We can show it off pretty quickly.
With Charmin.
This is
Now with Taco Bell's app,
this corner.
You can build a box filled with your favorites for just $5.
2 corners, 4 corners.
Personally, I go
It
with
is a
chalupa.
parchment. Okay, we're gonna go through level 31.
Perhaps you meant bean burrito, grilled with chips and
This is
nacho
cool.
cheese sauce.
Okay, so you've got you're framed really well in this really cool bright building. Directs me exactly where I need to go. It's visually interesting, and it definitely captivates me. But I'm not boxed in. I'm not surrounded by anything that makes me feel like I'm in a real world environment.
Keep you smelling like cologne
And
from
so,
the gym to the grocery store to work to
yeah,
the
I would
space
question
center,
whether
to the
did I
exhibits,
need
to
to be
the long
placed
hall,
that
to
far
the
out, and I guess you
heavy door,
did
to a
because you
dark
wanted to
room,
show
to
off
the sudden
the
rumble,
building,
to the
right?
G-forces, to the blackout,
Which
to
is
the
really
stratosphere,
cool,
to the
but think about
mesosphere,
that.
to weightlessness, to Saturn, to the incredible view, to still
Zombie!
smelling like cologne
Oh,
while
it's a
posting
zombie
epic
game!
selfies. Old Spice Dynasty.
I love it.
Smell ready for
Is he-
anything.
Yes, he's even just standing. I'm okay with him just standing there. We don't want to be chased around, but if you just have a static character sitting there, that's cool. But this, I can imagine a big horde of zombies coming through here. Which way would I go? I want some stuff to walk up and get away from these zombies. Awesome City says reminds me of the Ball Bomb Battlefield in Mario 64. Excuse me. These red stars are creepy. That's awesome. These bright colors are cool. Zombie number 3. Is there only one zombie? Are these like meta zombies, like strong zombies? Okay, we made it. We attacked zombie number 3. We took him out. I'm just gonna pretend I took him out. Zombie 6. So I don't want to skip all my zombies. Skip ahead. I feel like cheating if I don't find my zombies. Zombie 5. So that was zombie 6 over there. But really, this is the way I wanted to go. Some plywood texture. Get rid of that. What kind of space is this inside? I'm not exactly sure what kind of an area this is. Oh, so I can go through that center bit. Let's figure that out. So there's zombie 6. And I should have been able to go through here, I'm assuming. Careful, careful. What are in these rooms? Nothing? Oh, there's the door. Okay. Now this is where... So there should be like hordes of zombies. You could set a bunch of zombies just chilling down there. But then you'd have to make it in the first place, right? Okay, if I fall off, I'm skipping. Oh no, I did it. Very cool. Once again, I'm framed really well. That archway and that purple are really cool. Do something else with this stairwell. This is... No. I'm not a fan of the curvy stairwells. Even if they're short. This interior space, you've got so much cool stuff to do with. Does it have windows? Like, what can you just block in? Some columns on the side, on the ground. This is neat. This is nice. This is really cool. I'm wondering, is this a church or a cathedral? I'm starting to lose my voice, so sorry if it leaves. The furnace room. This is where they make the baked beans. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they do there. They do something. I found the door, though. Okay, level 33. I can't get up. I'm glass-walled in. I'm glass-walled. Oh, then I can see the glass wall. So I'm supposed to go here, but it's not really readable. Okay, so I'm soft locked now. Is there a hidden entryway? No. The way to go this way. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, I guess? Okay. So class ended like 25 minutes ago. I apologize, I'm kind of going long. So any of you that are still sticking around, you do not have to stick around. You're welcome to take off. This will play in a VOD if you want to catch up on it. Or if I haven't played your level, you're welcome to stick around too. I apologize, I lost track of time actually. Okay, so it feels like I need to jump down here. So there's some box. I like the boxes blocking my way. That's pretty cool. That is a good use of reverse affordances, right? Denying me the affordance of that space. So there is my doorway. The space is really interesting. Another group of boxes blocking my path, as they should. So let's do this. Okay, level 34. Nice. Level 35. This feels really small. I think you could scale this thing up a little bit bigger. The design is really cool. These are very unique. Asymmetrical. Symmetrical with some asymmetry. These are kind of tricky to crawl on or walk on. You can adjust those. I like this dilapidated form. You've got some cool like visual things. But I'm not sure what they are exactly. Is this grass? Is this dirt I'm crawling through? Okay, so I can go through this tunnel. We've got the pathways that I love so much. That I hold them dear to my heart. Yeah, I can't make it up any of this. As much as I want to, I can't make it up. I like the design of it. Make it through. Oh, so there's no... This is just a red herring, right? Let's see. Oh, wait. No. No. I can get through. I can and I will. Can't make it up, though. Where do I go? There's a whole... Is that a whole section, or is that where I came? That's where I came from, right? What is... So there's one of those spiral areas that I love so much. Okay, let's figure this out. If I were someone who could figure things out, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a tricky way to get up here. It's a platforming puzzle. That. Oh wait, can't go through. Not there. Not there. Oh. No. Oh, I soft locked myself. No. All right, we're moving on. I soft locked. This is level 0. Okay, let's try this once more then. Since this is the last level, I've got to figure out how to get through it. Okay, on this one, I went down through that and came up. Go to the right to the fallen slab. In here, right? To the right, fallen slab. Okay. Oh! That was like hidden. It was like difficult to see. Okay, more spirals because y'all love me. Okay, so I feel like I could go all the way up, but I would get stuck. So I'll give you one thing though. This is like a creative use of. Okay, that is too small, right? A really creative use when we said no jumping and you still found a way to make... Wait, there it is. Is that the door? It's over there. You still found a way to make platforming. Okay, so that is the way. I don't understand what that hole was for, though. Okay. Tricky time tree, okay. And there was a hole there. Okay, that takes you conveniently down to here. Okay. It's interesting. So please tell me, why are these pathways just floating up? So should they have like some kind of support going into the abyss? Should there be caves out on the side? That would actually be visibly cool. Is there water? Is there lava? Is there fog? Like, what would I be falling into? It's typically like you want to feel like you're in a real world space, and right now it feels very video gamey, where you're just floating above in the air. But these buildings obviously they beg for some stability. And I feel like these are not meant to be walked through, that I'm walking through. But knowing you, I know there's a puzzle. I feel like there's a puzzle. It's not that. It's not that. Where is the puzzle? Does this get me over something? The door there, what is that to? What is the door? This is interesting, so very puzzly. That is where I snuck through, right? But I feel like I broke something by doing that. Yep, will have pillars, I'm told. It will have pillars. Okay, so this is where I came. Huge area over here. There is a way. We're determined to solve this last one. It must happen. I'm a completionist. I must find all the yellow doors where I've failed you. Here we go. No, that's the one I did. Okay, try in here. Okay, here's a door. What's your story, Dora? Dora the Explorer. Okay, no. Window. There's a window in that door. Let's continue. This takes me out. That's it. I'm gonna fail. I'm going to fail. Is this it? No. Can't. That's too steep. That's too narrow. That's too no. It's too maybe. All right. We will have to complete it next time. So that completes all the levels, all 31 levels. All of my students, great job. So this week you're going to continue based on the feedback. Definitely have other people play test it. Think about your locations. Think about how it was played by myself.
Home improvement. Choose from stylish brands.
Any feedback you may have got, but mostly just what you noticed as you watched it played.
Into an amazing after bathroom. You can't see her.
Turn off the Spotify annoying commercials. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I think I might do a timer next week. Thank you everybody for stopping by who are not in my class. I'm just used to saying that. Oh, that is it. So we went over about a half hour for class. Hopefully it was worth it. Hopefully everyone got some good feedback. I would love any kind of feedback. The class is a little bit quiet. I'd love to hear your voices a little bit more during these sessions. I am Night Fury. You are very welcome, my friend. But I do understand it's Thursday and it's been a long school week. So I get it. I get it. All right. So instead of just dumping everyone off, I can never just cancel a stream. It's always common courtesy to send it off. So you're welcome to just hop off the stream. School is done. The assignment will be updated tonight for this next week's pass. And then the video from Zoom will be updated on Canvas as well. And then I am always available if you have questions, comments, concerns, or anything of the like. But let's raid. Let's see. Is 3D Mentor on? 3D Mentor or anyone else? Yes, he is. Okay, everyone say hello to 3D Mentor. Tell him the checkpoint professor sent you. And everyone have a great night. Oh, raid Ashley? Okay, we'll raid Ashley. We'll raid Ashley. Dawn and Dusk, you got it. Okay, we're going to raid Ashley. Tell her the checkpoint professor sent you. Everybody have a great night. Oh, I think she's playing some of the student games. That's awesome. And we're going to go. We're going to raid in 8, 7, 6. Everyone say hi to Ashley. And go.